What's cracking with you, YouTube? It's your man King Howie back with another video. And we have some more breaking NBA news with the restart of the 2020 season that is scheduled in Orlando, July 30th. One of the catalysts and spearheads that is leading this players coalition against the restart, Kyrie Irving, was on a conference call with his team, the Brooklyn Nets, who are scheduled to be in Orlando as one of the 22 teams listed to finish out the remainder of the season. Kyrie basically asked his teammates not to go to Orlando. He's petitioning for the players, to come together and start their own league, knowing that the NBA players make the NBA. I think this is pretty interesting for Kyrie to do something like this, even though the NBA has came out and stated, Adam Silver, saying that the season will go on. And for those players that don't want to come to Orlando due to social injustice, or they just, the coronavirus, they just don't feel safe being down in one of the most highly contagious areas with the coronavirus is Florida. I think they're reaching close to 80,000 cases. They had 2,000 cases of COVID yesterday. So that is major cause for concern for some of the NBA players. But Kyrie is saying that now he's moving on from the restart of the season to starting their own league. Now, remember, Kyrie voted for the season to come back. He's on the board of the NBA Players Association. They voted him on there, and he voted for the season to start. But things changed when the league told Kyrie that there's no need for him to come to Orlando, because Kyrie wanted to come and root for his team in the stands. Knowing that it wasn't going to be any fans there, he figured, at least let there be some superstar players in the stands that can't play. Can they be there? And the NBA is like, no, bro, we need, some of these players. There's so many people we could bring into capacity into the bubble. And if a player wants to bring his mother or father, his wife, his brother, sister, grandparents, or something like that, we got to leave that space for them. We just can't, So Kyrie has took it upon himself, to him and Avery Bradley. Avery Bradley has come up with a list of demands of what he wants the NBA to accomplish, or see if they can come up with something to, I guess, meet his demands. And Kyrie is basically saying he wants to start his own league. One of the people on this conference call within the team, Kevin Durant, was not very enthusiastic about, the players coming together and starting their own league. 2 years ago, Kevin Durant said he wants to own an NBA team. He wants to follow in the footsteps of Michael Jordan, being another black NBA owner. And, not everybody is on board with what Kyrie is trying to do. The season will go on, but I don't want to say I hate the idea. I know from my previous videos, it just seems like I'm against what Kyrie is doing. No, I'm not against what he's doing. I just think that he's a little bit over his head. I think Kyrie needs to be very careful on the type of waters he's treading on right now, going against the owners. you better be thinking things through, thoroughly. How you gonna go about this whole thing, or whatever kind of fight you're putting up with the NBA owners and with the commissioner, with Adam Silver. Um, I just hope Kyrie knows what he's doing. I mean, the NBA is willing to play ball, with the players' demands, because they know it's not like the NBA owners don't know that the players make the league. They know that. They know they're the faces that keeps the money coming in. Um, my thing is, if you start your own league, where are you going to play? Um, where are you going to play at? How are you going to be seen on TV? I'm pretty sure ESPN would jump right on board if that was to happen. ESPN will probably be one of the first networks to jump on board with that. ESPN is just like that. But I don't. It'll be hard. It'll be hard. But I mean, I'm not saying that it couldn't happen. I just think at this point in time, the owners still have the leverage, especially when it comes to these guys getting paid. It's only what, a few guys in the NBA that's in the 1% that's making big time money. Well, LeBron James, he's wealthy. LeBron James is paid. You know, will he want to be on board with this whole thing? People are still waiting to hear from LeBron what he has to say on this whole situation. I'm pretty sure he's going to speak out about it. Um, I just hope Kyrie don't. I just hope Kyrie don't make no mistakes to where it hurts his credibility, and the NBA do what they have to do to make sure that their bottom line is being met, if you know what I mean. I'm speaking in code right now. So I just hope Kyrie understands what he's doing, and I hope he really thinks everything through. I hope this is just not driven off of pure emotion, because that's what it's looking like to me right now. So we just got to sit back and see what players will play and what players won't play. Because trust and believe you me, there will be some players that will not show up and be in Orlando. Jalen Rose already said that on Jacoby and uh, Jalen and Jacoby, their little show on ESPN, that they expect some well-known players not to be there. I'm already expecting Carmelo Anthony not to be there. Some people are saying that Dwight Howard has changed his tune. I'm interested in seeing who the Lakers are going to add to the remainder of the roster, or it's going to be players available that will want to come and play. So let's not for one second think that there's not guys out there waiting and relishing for the opportunity for somebody to say, I'm not going to go, because there will be somebody that will step in their spot. Kyle Korver said that he's not going to go. He's going to support Kyrie's movement. He won't go out there and play with the Milwaukee Bucks. He's going to stay home. Um, he's one of the players. He came out today and said that. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be more players coming out before the June 24th deadline that the NBA has given the players to make a decision whether they're going to go to Orlando or stay at home. Plus, with the 125-page format that the NBA has planned, it's a lot of restrictions once you get inside the bubble. If you leave the bubble, you have to quarantine for 10 to 14 days. And those days you miss of not playing a game of basketball, you won't get paid. I think you'll lose some money on your paycheck. Um, they're getting well accommodated in the hotels. They stand in the best hotels, the top tier teams. staying in the big time hotels. Then you have the second tier teams. They're going to stay in, I guess, the second best hotel, and then those teams that are fighting for a chance to get into the playoff or the tournament, they are staying in, I think, some another hotel. So it's like three different hotels that they have all the teams separated according to record. Um, I'm just ready to see the remainder of the season, and I am interested in hearing more about what the Players Coalition with Kyrie Irving and Avery Bradley come up with next in their little scheme to try to stop the season from restarting. And if the Brooklyn Nets players all decide not to go to Orlando, what happens then? Do Does the NBA grab the next best team and fill them in that spot, or do they replace the players? So I don't know. We'll see what happens. You guys let me know. Remember to like, uh, subscribe, and comment. It's your man King Howie, and I'm out.